Hello, Lego Man Stu here. In this video I'll be doing a review of the Lego Marvel set 76245, the Ghost Rider Mech and Bike, which isn't a bad set. But before we go any further, I would like to thank Mastercraft Lopez for your kind comments and Shadow Striker 42G for your comments as well. Thank you very much and very much appreciated. I'd like to thank Literary Hawk 6784. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel, and I hope you enjoy my videos. If you'd like a shout out on the channel, all you have to do is leave a like, share, subscribe, or leave a kind constructive comment on one of my videos. If you do leave a like on, especially on YouTube, it'd be very much appreciated if you could actually put a if you want a shout out, put a thumbs up or just a smiley face in the comments, because for some reason YouTube won't show who's actually been put in the comment, who's been liking my videos. But without further ado, I'll move my little cue card there for people for the shout outs. I will get on with the review. This is the box. As you can see, it's they've got a mech. And they built a bike as well. So it usually retails around the £30 mark, but it's now a retired product now. So there's a chance you may get it cheap, but overall it's not a bad set. Not overall, it's not a bad set. We'll start off with the first of all, I'll show you the instruction manual. The instruction manual is actually it's one of the newer ones, as you can see from the white print. And if you look at the instruction manual, you actually have a Ghost Rider walking you through the instructions, which is really, really cool. Now it's those little details that actually make the builds good. If I was a 7-year-old or something, 7-year-old got this set, and you got Ghost Rider walking through it, you'd be thinking, this is really cool. Well, I would anyway. But as you can see, well, this is the mech. It's a bit lacking in the feet department, but apart from that, it's just your standard Lego Marvel mech. And I can't tell if it's a little bit smaller than the normal ones or not, but I suppose it has to be that size for the bike, and it's got a little clip there, so a little C-clip there, so, just so you can attach the mech to the bike. And the chain does go round. They give you like a chain, like Ghost Rider's primary weapon is a chain for Hellfire, powered by Hellfire. So it's not a bad little mech really, though. It's a bit lacking. It's a little bit lacking on the posability front, primarily due to the fact they've given it skinny feet. So if you were hoping to actually do some fancy martial arts stuff, you're going to be a little bit disappointed. But it is quite good though. I would still like to see a Punisher mech, but they're probably not going to do one of them. They might do with this new Daredevil series coming out, so that will be quite interesting. Maybe a Daredevil mech. I think that would probably be a safer one to try and do. But as you see, it does look quite good, and you do get a Ghost Rider figure with it as well, which is cool. But you do kind of expect that with a mech. And the Ghost Rider himself can actually handle the chain, and they've used the Ghost Rider / Halloween headpiece they normally use for him. And it's a nice little figure. I do like the headpiece with the flaming hair and stuff like that. That does look really, really good. Got the leather jacket on there with the chain going round there. So I'm not sure which Ghost Rider it's meant to be. I think it's either meant to be Danny Ketch or Johnny Blaze. I'm not sure. There's probably been other Ghost Riders as well. So, but I kind of got out of comics in the 90s, 2000s purely because of time, money and space. So I do have a few Ghost Rider comics at home still. So, but this is a good build actually. The mech itself is not, as I said before, it's not bad. They have done a good design job on it, but because it's got a fit on a bike, it does have some limitations on it, and it does have the. I like the way they put that little spike bit on the end of the chain, which does look quite cool. it's a shame that maybe it would be nice to do a bit more with the feet on it, but it does kind of work. But they've got the colours, they've got the colour scheme right on it, so it does kind of work, and it does give me hope for a Daredevil mech as well. So a Daredevil mech and maybe a Kingpin mech as well. I think I have a feeling you will see a Daredevil and Kingpin Brickhead coming out soon as well. I wouldn't be surprised because Disney do like to cash in. Well, anyway, here is the bike. As you can see, the bike does have the skull on the front of it as well as the bike it did have back in the day. And it's a chopper bike, and I'm not sure if the chopper bit is a little bit too long because I can't quite decide on that. But the engine bit does look quite good on it, so it's not a bad little build really. He's got like a wheel arch there which comes up a little bit there as well. Flames coming out the back, that is a very nice touch, and the flames are quite good. The bike bit, I think the bike is a nice touch because he can actually sit on the bike, which is quite good. They have done lots of good things with this set, lots of good things, but I do think that maybe put the effort maybe more into the mech than the actual bike, and then I think it could have been a really good build, because you put him on here like this, you have to attach once you've got his chain attached around here, he can ride around with the chain on his hand on the mech as well. Just another character that doesn't really need a mech, but then again it does kind of work with the bike, so you do get a decent sized bike out of it as well. So maybe they'll probably do the same for the Captain America mech now as well. So really they gave Iron Man a bike as well, which seemed a little bit on the silly side really, because Iron Man can fly, but as you can see, it does clip on there like that, and because he's riding the chopper, you'd be leaning back anyway. See if you can get his feet. His feet don't quite reach on there either, which they seem to. Suppose if you put the feet down a little bit, it looks a bit like that, but it's a bit of a struggle to get him to really. It does look good on it, as you can see, but on his bike. But you're trying to get him up and have the feet in the right position is not that easy with these legs. So, as individual builds, they are very good, and even together they are quite good. But I'm really trying to be positive about this build because I like it, but it's not probably. Not the best mech they have ever made really. I think the War Machine one is the better one. Because they have gone for the bike and the mech, but saying that, if they'd done a bike for Ghost Rider, for a normal Ghost Rider figure, it probably wouldn't be very good. But if they were to do a Ghost Rider and bike set, they could have done one with a normal bike and just modded it out a little bit without doing this overly elaborate. But then again, you end up with not a non-chopper. So Lego kind of have the hands right. If Lego did a nice poly bag and they actually got a Lego bike and they flamed it up a little bit and gave them a chain and everything like that, I would probably go for it. I probably would, because. But then again, this does look like a nice bike, even on its own. Because if you take the mech off it, and have him standing here, it's a good bike. It looks like the Ghost Rider Looks like the kind of bike the Ghost Rider would ride. And the handlebars on it are good. It's got the face on it as well. It's got the flames coming out the back. It's got these little reflective wheel bits on, look like brake pads. It's good. It's nice. I do think if they just released that as a accessory to this instead, it probably would have been better in my opinion, and then put a bit more into the Mech, because the Mech is not bad actually though. I like it, but I prefer to have slightly chunkier feet, but then again you can't put them onto the bike then. So it is this is a bit swings and roundabouts, but it's not a bad build overall. Overall, it's not a bad build. It does have lots of good things going for it, but if I was going to go for a Ghost Rider figure, I would probably still go for the Spider-Man set with the Dodge Charger, because it kind of works a bit better for me. But then again, you're not going to get a Ghost Rider Mech to go for the Dodge Charger. So again, it's a good build. The bike's a good build, and the Mech is a good build. Together, they don't overly work, but equally speaking, they are okay. It's not a bad build if you can get hold of it. It's probably not my favourite Mech, Marvel Mech set, but then again, it is good to have. It's good to have like a Ghost Rider Mech you can put in with your other mechs as well. Whereas the bike is a little bit overkill, but as a bike, it looks good. It looks good for what it is. But I much prefer the Ghost Rider that comes with the. If I had the choice between this and the Dodge Charger set, I'd probably go for the Dodge Charger set every time. But that's just my personal opinion. And yes, I did read the comics in the 90s and 2000s. So when you had Dan Ketch as Ghost Rider, so I like it. Yes, it's not a bad build. It's quite impressive. The bike does look very good. The Mech on its own does work, but together, I think I would keep these as two separate builds generally, even if I was going to play with them. So, but that's just a personal thing. But overall, it's not a bad build, and if you can get hold of it, I would recommend getting it purely because you do get two good builds. So two good builds figure, and you do get good play value out of this set. So overall, this set is actually a bit of a win-win all round, really, despite my reservations on it, which are just I think that's just my personal views. So, but anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, do feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you like a shout out, on this channel, all you have to do is leave a kind of constructive video comment at the end of this video, and you will get a shout out. And I do try to reply to comments on YouTube as well. So if that's your sort of thing, just leave a hello or something like that, and I will reply. Anyway, I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and Threads if you wish to follow me. So and also I operate Toyman too, where I do reviews of Lego and other stuff as well. So stay safe, keep building, make mine Marvel, and hope to see you in an upcoming video. Thank you for watching.